Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our XCOM 2 War of the Chosen Let's Play, where we have another character to introduce today, and a bit of recap to do before we dive on in. So let's get the recap out of the way. We'll take a look at the new characters submitted by you guys, and then we'll get into some actual gameplay. So, first things first, we decided to throw a workshop in here last episode, and so we're going to take care of that. We're still clearing alien debris here, and as soon as that engineer frees up, we're going to move them on over to the workshop to get that done a little bit more quickly. That'll effectively halve the time, so by the time this finishes, there'll be about 16, 17 days left here. The engineer will drop it down to 8, and that should be a much more reasonable time frame to get that done. Once this is open, we're going to begin construction on a power relay, because we are at our capacity right now, so obviously we're going to need more power. But that's not a big deal. We, of course, do have the slot opening up for it, and once this clears, I believe we'll have enough supplies to afford it, so it should work out perfectly for us. Now then, I've gone ahead and I've put Aiko Yamanaka in the Guerrilla Tactics School to get her leveled up to squatty rank so that we can actually start sending her on missions. I don't like the idea of throwing rookies out there that haven't seen any, combat or anything yet. They're a little bit under-equipped compared to the squatties just because they have less gear slots and stuff that they can bring. So their versatility is a little bit lower. They don't have the 2 perks that the squatties get for free. So they're just more likely to get themselves killed and other people killed when they're out there. So better to level them this way than, cutting them loose in the field. And then once they have that squatty rank, then we can start putting them out there. I've also sent Bones on a mission through the Resistance Ring that is going to improve our combat intelligence a little bit. He's training with the Reapers in their training regiment, so he should get a better idea of how the Reapers operate, and that should, help him as a sniper as well. It's going to, at the very least, improve his aim, but it may also give us, or at least him, some free AP points that we can spend. Speaking of which, I've been spending quite a bit of our AP points, and I'll cover what I've been spending them on as it becomes relevant, because there's a lot of characters to talk about, obviously, and I don't want to go through each individual one and have to mention exactly what I spent on what. But for example, with Cap, who I renamed, didn't rename, but gave him a new call sign, Spectre, because that's going to be the name of his squad. So Cap is now Spectre, and I gave him, I think, an extra health point, a bit more willpower, some defense, stuff like that. And then I believe with Jacob Wisniewski, I gave him Let Him Have It, or whatever that perk is called, where you get to fire and then move, just so that potentially he could shoot somebody and then fire his grenade launcher on the same turn. And that's stuff like that. That's what I've been spending our points on. Anyways, let's dive into the armory. We'll take a look at our new character, and then we will head to the bridge where we'll start moving things forward a little bit. Right, so View Soldier. We have a new character by the name of Runa Grace, who is submitted by Runa Grace. Her call sign is Tiger, but because she's only a corporal, we can't give her a call sign yet. So as soon as she ranks up, we'll go ahead and give her that. And as you may have guessed by her loadout here, she is going to be a marksman or a sniper, but not just any marksman or sniper. She is actually going to be a hybrid hacker sniper for our new Cypher squad that we got to take a little bit of a look at in the last episode. So the main members of that squad are going to be Yuri and Alexis, because they are, our 2 best hacking characters. Alexis being our dedicated hacker, and Yuri being a squad leader that's just sort of good at that. And so they're going to form the basis of Cypher Squad, and Runa is going to be the marksman in that squad, who also has a bit of hacking skill of her own. And so let's dive into her biography here and learn a little bit more about her. So as you might have expected by the blue digital camo here, she's actually part of the U.S. Navy, or at least she was. She's from Atlanta, Georgia, and she was formerly a member of the U.S. Navy's Cyber Warfare Division, where Runa was unwillingly drafted into an Advent research position after she was captured. There she helped study psionic data transfer via neural implants until the day she escaped alongside a handful of other researchers, including Tigan. So now she puts her insider knowledge of Advent to work for XCOM. So that'll be really useful, and it'll help her, decrypt things or break into terminals and whatnot for us. So, yeah, she's got a sniper rifle. It's like a Remington 700 or something. And she's, of course, got a gremlin. Let's see, what's the rest of her loadout looking like? So she also has just a standard sidearm. It's a Beretta. And a frag grenade. So we might change up her utility items later on, but for now this is adequate. And that is Runa Grace, our new character. By the way, she actually got some pretty good sniper abilities as her starting ones. So she started with Eagle Eye, which gives her plus 10 aim on non-reaction shots. So basically anything that's not like Overwatch or whatever, just a regular shot, she'll get plus 10 accuracy on, which is great for a sniper. And then Damn Good Ground, which means she'll be more accurate and harder to hit from elevated positions, which is again something very useful for a sniper. And then with her first level up, because she did come in at Corporal, so I was able to allocate a point for her, we gave her Long Watch, which is the first perk in the sniper specialization, which basically allows her to trigger Overwatch with Squad Sight. So that'll be super useful for us. By the way, while we're in this screen, with Lucy, I noticed that the M14 wasn't actually being considered a sniper rifle. In reality, it's a battle rifle, and that's sort of what it is in this game. They just lumped it in with the assault rifles, and I was under the impression it was a sniper rifle, so I changed that. She's now got an M40, I believe, which is like a U.S. Marine sniper rifle. So now she's a proper sniper. At least she has a gun for it, and she will benefit from Squad Sight now. Alright, so with that, let's head to the bridge and get things moving. By the way, if you guys want to get your own character in, I guess I should mention this now. I thought we already took care of that. Did we not already take care of that? Ooh, scientists. We'll look into that in a second. But anyways, if you want to get your own character in, all you need to do is go back to episode 1 and come up with a character backstory there. Make sure your character is lore friendly. Oh, shut up.
We have both lost, and in turn caused great loss for others. I shed blood in my master's name, just as you send others to shed blood in yours. There's a fine line between honor and hypocrisy.
I'm not interested in discussing philosophy right now. Anyways, go back to episode 1, come up with a cool character backstory, make sure your character is lore friendly and has a real person's name. I'm not going to have like screen names in people's names or call signs or whatever. So come up with a lore friendly character, drop the backstory in the comments of episode 1, and then continue to comment on all of the episodes moving forward. The people who are the most active in the comments will get their characters chosen first. And that's pretty much it. So, right. Where were we at? Let's see. We have a black site down here. We also still need to finish our supply drop. We got most of it, but not all of it. We may as well grab this. It's only 1 day left, and that will ensure that we have enough for the power relay no matter what.
Avenger plotting new course.
So let's get that out of the way. And we might want to go pick up that scientist.
Now a true test of your allies' devotion to the cause. Will they waver in the face of death?
Okay, so she's continually reducing our income here. Not that that's a big deal, because it actually wasn't that high in this particular location to begin with. Up in the north is actually where most of our income comes from, so this won't hurt us that badly, but it will hurt us, so it's something we'll need to eventually deal with.
Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander. Even if that means wiping out entire camps of resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
Okay, so we've got a disabled truck that'll give us some supplies here. We've also got a distress beacon out there that'll give us a scientist. Now, scientists are pretty hard to come by, so I think we should take that free scientist. Supplies, while a bit short now, won't nearly be as difficult to come by later on. We also need to look into this. But let's take care of this first.
Avenger plotting new course.
That might be a mistake. Leaving that black site around too long could definitely cause us problems. But I'm going to chance it. Alright, so debris is cleared. Let's take a look at that room.
Power consumption relay construction initiated.
Okay, so we're going to get the... Wait, no, I didn't want you doing that. I actually wanted you over here. There we go. Okay, so she's going to help out with the workshop. That'll get it finished a little bit more quickly. And then once that's done, we'll move her over here to help out with the power relay. Although, at that point, it might not even be worth it because it's only a 3-day difference. But when those are done, we will start clearing out these areas. And obviously, we'll need to figure out what we want to build in those. And it looks like our research is going to finish in a day. But let's go ahead and jump back here just to advance time.
When inspired, our team is actually quite efficient.
Alright, so the alien data cache appears to be a physical storage device intended for direct interface with the data pads we've seen the Advent forces carrying in the field. Having successfully decrypted the files, including a variety of tactical data and varying intelligence, I've yet to discover what it is about this data in particular that requires the aliens to maintain physical stores of critical information. Considering the sophistication of their technology in general, one would think the inherent security risks involved would be enough to dissuade them. In any case, it can only benefit us to seize these assets wherever possible. So that gives us free intel, which is great. Because there's a lot of missions and stuff where we have to spend intel in order to get them. So we can start working on resistance radio. We can also start doing some of these autopsies. And I think we might want to do that just because they're all fairly quick. Let's knock out this trooper one. And then we'll do the priest, then maybe the stun lancer. We'll get these out of the way. Because this is only going to be necessary, I believe, once we hit 3 areas that we've made contact with, and obviously that's going to be at least a couple weeks away. So yeah, let's get this out of the way first.
Knowing that my past surgical experience is limited, I am sure the crew appreciates that I hone my skills on fallen Advent forces before triaging our own wounded. To the uninitiated, the common Advent trooper is seemingly human. The aliens have disguised its most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Alright, let's get back to here.
The aliens have considerable.
And let's keep checking out this distress beacon. Ah, so Aiko has leveled up. Let's take a look at... we'll just keep moving for now. We'll take a look at her new skills eventually, though.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
We'll think about it. So where did that happen? Do I not get to see it unless I clicked on it? That's kind of annoying. Oh well, too late now.
Commander, we have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information. We can
Okay.
always finish our scans later, but failing to take on this mission could have serious repercussions for the Resistance movement.
Alright, so we have Operation Crypt Child. We have to extract Advent supplies. It's not going to let me delay this one, so we have to get in on it. There is a chance that Mordena will show up on this, so we'll need to be ready for anything here. But let's go ahead and get set up.
Setting course.
Alright, so because this is more of a direct action type mission, I'm going to send in Spectre Squad here, which is of course led by Brett Spectre Keller. And we'll send in Cupcake as well. Jacob would be on this one if he was healed. There's something going on with him and Herman Muller, by the way, or Mueller. I need to remember how that U is pronounced. But anyways, they don't appear to be getting better from their grave wounds. The game actually isn't giving a time estimate regarding them healing. So I'm going to keep an eye on it for a couple more days in game. And then if at the end of this episode they don't appear to progress at all, I'll start looking into ways I can fix it with the console. But they might be bugged. Let's see, who else do we want to bring? We've been bringing Outrider with Spectre Squad, and I think we'll continue that here. Let's see, I would also like to bring... we could get Antoine some action. He should have plenty of opportunity to make some noise here, and then I'm not going to bring Sophia because she's tired. Don't need another heavy gunner. Don't need another marksman if I'm going to bring Outrider. Although it'd be nice to start getting you ranked up, so maybe I should bring you. Let's bring Lucy, and let's bring We'll get Aiko in here. Oh, I need to change up her gear, that's right. She just ranked up, so obviously her loadout's going to be all tweaked. So, primary weapon is going to be that AK-74M if I can find it. Oh, excuse me, AKS-74U. I always forget the designation for that thing. Secondary weapon, if they are available, will be... It says she already has a melee weapon, but she doesn't. This thing is so bugged. And it won't let me, like, unequip stuff either. Let's see, can I throw in a melee weapon here? No. Well, that really throws a wrench in my plans. So, smoke grenade, frag grenade. But I intended for her to have a katana, but it won't let me give it to her. That is really annoying. Where does she have a melee weapon? She clearly does not have a melee weapon. Let's see. I'm really... Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's going to just make an absolute mess. Maybe I won't bring her then if I can't equip her properly. You know what? Screw it for now. We'll give her a sawed-off shotgun. We'll let her see some combat action. And I'll have to play with her off camera and see if I can get her loadout working properly. Because obviously the whole point was to give her a melee weapon and let her be the melee specialist. But if I can't give her a melee weapon, that's kind of hard to do. So let's go ahead and deploy.
This advent is a resupply operation underway. It's a perfect opportunity for us to pick up some supplies for ourselves. Once deployed, move to locate the advent crates and mark them with our transponders. Firebrand will be on standby to airlift the goods.
Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. We need to secure and extract the advent supplies and neutralize any enemy targets that are present. Again, the Chosen can show up here. Mordena can show up. I probably should have brought Outrider for that reason, but I wasn't really thinking, so here we are. Anyways, let's get to it.
Advent forces are in the process of airlifting a number of supply crates out of this area, and we have an opportunity here to take a few for ourselves. Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest.
Okay, so I'm not entirely sure why, but Lucy is triggering, like, Reaper stealth. So that's cool. I mean, she's harder to detect, but, again, I don't know why that's the case. It's only for her as well, so it might be something that she has as a sniper, possibly. Yep. But it's certainly useful, or it will be. Let's see. Spectre. Let's get you... apparently we'll be noticed over there, so we don't want to push that far. Could get him up to the tree there. If I move you here, I think you'll still be able to reach that, so let's get eyes on it first. Then we'll get to there. But we are on the clock here, so we don't want to be wasting too much time. That's our target. We're actually on the right side of the map. There's a whole lot of empty map that apparently we're just going to ignore. Cupcake. Let's get you... Oh, man. Probably going to have to put him there. Let's get you here. And then Aiko, we want you toward the front as well, especially with that double-barreled shotgun. I'd like to get topside on this building too. That'd be a great place to set up Lucy. So we'll consider that. For now, let's get Aiko on the wall here. She shouldn't be detected unless she goes through the door. Okay, do we see anything? We do.
The introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form, a purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
We're here! Dig in!
Okay. So that was a, what are they called? Purifiers? The ones with the flamethrowers. And then obviously one of the snake people. Okay, so if we could hug this side of the map, I think that would be probably our best course of action. There is a way over the wall there where we could potentially get somebody topside. Can't make any noise though, so this building may be a no-go for us, at least in terms of entry. We can, of course, still get somebody on the roof though. Let's see, so Aiko, you hang there. Lucy, you can't quite get up there. So I'm probably going to run you to that tree where Spectre is. Okay, nothing doing there. I'm going to get you a little bit further up. I don't like the idea of using both of our action points to move, but as far as we can see, there's no enemies ahead of us, so as long as we don't trigger a pod over here, we'll be alright. Let's actually turn this way so that we're looking into the map rather than at the edge of it. You know what? That's actually a pretty solid spot. Let's get you there. Okay, you do have eyes on him. Aiko says you'll be spotted there. Why is that? Can they see us through? Who would see you there? Oh, nobody would see you. They'd hear the door, I think. I hope that's why. Otherwise, I am completely mistaken and it might cost us. But let's get you, I think, here. Cupcake, can I get you to the tree? No? Well, I'm going to run you to there then.
Move!
Maybe don't shout. We're in stealth here, buddy. Okay, I'm going to get you over there. Actually, yeah, we want to stick to this side, so I'll push her to there. And, oh, did she deploy with her sword? It's on her back. I didn't notice the ability to use it though, but maybe I just wasn't paying close attention. And Lucy, we're gonna run you to here. I can actually get her inside there. But the question is though, if they move this way, honestly, even if they do move this way, I don't think they'll get far enough to notice her. So let's just get her to the ladder.
We're with you, sir.
There we go. Alright, and then you guys go ahead and overwatch.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Okay, Overwatch is on 2 for him. That's good to know. That's very good to know. I almost just hit 3 enter, but that's fire his pistol. Alright. So they're going to move across the train here. Okay, so she's still concealed in shadow. Is that not cover on this side? No, it's both. Okay.
Come on.
Alright, so what are we looking at? 96, 97. That's about as good as we're going to get. Let's get everybody else forward. And away from that. I wish I could get you closer. We might have to wait one more turn on this, because I want us in better positions here if I can help it. Like, I'd like you about there, but unfortunately they'll see you there. Could get you here. It's not the worst idea. I could get you up there as well. But then you guys have no chance of taking part, so I'm gonna run Aiko up to there.
I'm coming.
Okay. Let's get Spectre on up to, I'm thinking here. He's got a couple points in defense, so even half cover is still pretty damn good for him. For some of these other people, it's just so-so, but he's going to be really hard to hit when he's in any sort of cover. Of course, now that I say that, he's probably going to get like one-shotted or something, but in theory anyways, he should be pretty damn hard to hit. If I move there, how many people can I still fire with? just the 3 of you. So it would probably be a good idea to wait like one more turn, but they're in a pretty vulnerable spot there. So do I play patience here, or do I go for it? I'm gonna wait one more turn. Let's get you close, but not too close. We'll put you like here.
Position confirmée.
We're very vulnerable if they have... Well, I mean, they have a flamethrower, so if they spot us here, this could be bad.
Vigilance.
But ideally, we'll be able to wait them out for one more turn. Get into a little bit better position on the next one. Okay, so they're moving across. That'll allow us to move up to the train, potentially. Let's see. But they'll see you there. So we might want to take position behind this fence. Like, what are your shots from your current position? High 60s? That's not the worst. I mean, that is closer than your current position. So that should be slightly higher, maybe? Cupcake, I can't quite get you there. Aiko, I could sneak you around that, and that's actually a pretty good spot. That would allow her to grab the supplies on the next turn as well. And then the following turn, grab that one. How many are there? I don't know. We'll worry about that later. For now, all we need to do is kill everybody, so that's what we'll do. So Aiko, get over there. It seems like she's got a lower... We didn't get to look at her new perks, but it seems like she has a lower detection radius. Oh, yeah. So 20% reduced detection radius. That's helpful. And blast padding, so she's a little bit more resistant to explosions than the average XCOM operative. Cupcake still can't get in there. Can I get you closer than that? You won't be able to hit them from there, so that's not super helpful. Oh man, that would be such a good spot. Nothing doing over there. That wouldn't be the worst. They might be able to flank him, though. You know what? They should be fine. Or he should be fine. Because if they move this way, they're not going to be able to shoot through that. So we'll get him right up to the edge of their detection radius. To get him in the best possible range for his shotgun. And let's see. Could get him all the way up to there. They won't notice. But he won't be able to shoot from there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Spectre and move him there.
Roger that.
And then Cupcake, we're going to get you to here. It's slightly closer and it's slightly better cover. Let's go ahead and put you on Overwatch.
Cover 6.
What can you do with that Claymore? I can get the Claymore over there, but then who can shoot it? That becomes the issue. Soldier is not revealed when shooting the Claymore or when it is triggered. That's good, but do they notice me throwing a Claymore at them? Let's try it. So he's going to throw that. Did that end his turn? It would appear that it did, which is unfortunate. She can shoot this, so let's get everybody else on Overwatch first, because I assume you're going to do more damage than she will. What are your chances to hit? They're pretty high, so yeah, we definitely want you on Overwatch.
We're here, dig in.
And then you've got 70 and 69. What is she looking at? 78. You know what? Why don't you go on Overwatch?
Got your back.
And Cap, you shoot that. Nice. Did we just outright kill them? Yeah, we did.
Advent has already marked a couple of crates for extraction. If we move quickly, we may be able to mark them for ourselves and prevent their airlift.
Okay, so Aiko, let's get you here. If I run her to that, is it gonna disappear and lose her cover? Because that would be bad. Let's go here just to be safe.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and mark it.
Good work.
Okay.
Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
Sounds good. We need to get somebody over there to grab that as well, but that's going to be difficult because we're going to be on the wrong side of that cover. There's more crates out there as well. I'm going to run her all the way out to here, and that might be a very bad idea. She might trigger another pod, but I want to make sure we grab this. Let's get everybody else, well, not moved up. Yeah, moved up, but not necessarily to the end of their turn. We'll make sure we have, you know, the ability to fire and stuff before we move her forward. And let's get you up and over to here. Oh, good. That counted. Sweet. So we got an Elerium core, advanced laser sight, advanced Elerium coating, and an alien data cache. Sweet. Okay. She definitely doesn't have a melee weapon. I don't know why it's showing on her back. But let's run her over here.
I'm coming.
And let's see, can she mark it before the end of her turn? Ah, we did trigger another pod. I assumed that was going to happen. Probably should have put everybody on Overwatch first, but oh well. Go ahead and mark that. Alright. You unfortunately have no line of sight from up there. That's going to be difficult to deal with. Stun Lancer is probably our biggest threat right now. And you have no shot from there either. Let's get you closer.
Let's go.
Alright, you've got a 55 and a 30. Any better with the pistol? Negative. Let's see. 55. It's not going to kill him no matter what. Really only 1 to 3 damage with the shotgun? In that case, just go to Overwatch. Because he's almost certainly going to try to come after
Maintain discipline, guys.
Aiko.
Check.
So what are they going to do? You're probably going to try to mind control somebody. Because that's your whole deal. Oh, no, he's going to res somebody. Right. Because that's like always their go-to. We missed on the Stun Lancer. We're going to get another hit. Oh, that's not the Stun Lancer. That's a grunt. Ooh, damn. She is not flanked, luckily. Crap.
Fuck, take him out.
Anyone out there? I need some help. I'm bleeding.
Are you bleeding? I don't think you're actually bleeding.
For recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
That's funny because he is now completely exposed. Unfortunately, we need to get her... Well, actually, she's got cover from everybody but... What is this? Is that supposed to be a zombie or something? That's interesting. Why isn't he considered flanked? Psy zombie, yeah. That's interesting. 3 to 4 at that distance. That's 100%, so that would be a definite kill there. Let's not worry about you right now. Need to get you out of the way. So let's put you here.
Yeah, all right.
And then that allows you to fire point blank. 70%. I'll take it. There we go. Saved herself.
Great shot.
Complimented herself too. That's less cool, but whatever. I might actually shoot the Psy zombie just for the XP. And plus we can't actually kill the sectoid this turn unless we get lucky. But she actually won't be able to kill that this turn either. Might put her on Overwatch then. Let's see. I'm gonna need to be kind of aggressive here, I think. 29. Let's get you a little bit closer.
Follow me.
Might be able to suppress the sectoid with him. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Suppressing fire.
Let's get you moved up to here. And then 100% right there. Make sure we get that kill. Just one less thing to worry about. And it's a bit of XP for him. And then let's get Spectre on up as well. Question is where? I think we'll go here.
Go.
That'll allow him to get Overwatch on the grunt as well.
Set rear security.
Get in position!
They're moving as quickly as they can to get those crates. On our share, we'll have to move just as fast.
Oh, come on, man.
Fuck.
I like how those bullets are like going right through
Go
him.
back! Go back!
He resisted the mind control, but it did panic him. And apparently he decided to move and flank. And shoot the sectoid. I'll take it. Unfortunately, our Overwatch already triggered. It would have been more useful there. But he's going to go on Overwatch.
Run! Go!
What was that? Is something moving underneath her? That's concerning. There might be something in this building. I'm not looking forward to dealing with that. 49 and 28. Let's keep moving this way. That way, if it is behind us, we'll at least be putting some distance between us. Is that better than here? You'll have a better angle on the grunt, that's for damn sure. Cupcake is still panicked, so I can't control him. Aiko, if I got you to there, you're not really gonna have a decent shot on anybody though. That would flank the grunt and be a definite kill. We only got one more point blank left though. Wonder if we could frag them both. Yeah, we could kill them both potentially. Get around the corner and frag them. Uh-oh, Overwatch, I forgot. Shit. She has armor? Thank God. I forgot about the Overwatch. That was me being stupid. Yeah, we can get them both. And that should be a guaranteed kill on both as well.
Oh yeah.
Nice. And Cupcake's no longer panicked. I'm going to run Lucy up to here because she's starting to fall behind and there's not a whole lot she can do from back there. Alright, we'll get you there. You're no longer panicked, so we can move you wherever we see fit. We'll start with that. Let's get you to there. Go ahead and mark that for our own. And then we'll put you on Overwatch. Let's run you to there.
Let's go!
Hopefully there's nothing in that building, but it made a little thing there like there was something inside.
I'll cover you.
Like there was a noise coming from it or
Roger
something. Ah, they snagged one. Well, we can't get them all. Well, we could have gotten them all, but
Lifted out their first crate. We're gonna have to move fast if we want to get the rest.
yeah. So there's ours. We'll get that one this turn. And then we gotta start pushing toward the others. Oh, come on. You can get there. Aiko can't get there. I'll let you do it then. You go grab that. Oh, we got aliens. Crap. At least you're in cover. Oh man, that flank would have been awesome. 2 to 3, not going to be enough there, unfortunately. Go ahead and mark that, but that means you're going to have to move on the next turn. Let's see, how do we want to play this? Lucy, if I get you there, get one target, no targets, one target. I might put you where Spectre is and try to get Spectre moved up. Ooh, that gives us a flank. We'll definitely do that. And we're looking at 68 on him, but potentially a kill.
Copy that.
Probably going to Overwatch here, because if that Stun Lancer... I could suppress the Stun Lancer, that would work. By the way, he's got the auto loader, that's why his ammo keeps getting higher, even though I'm not reloading it. It's pretty useful. Let's get you here. What are we looking at? 48, 48, 48. And then we'll put you where... Oh, really? No targets there. Okay, then we'll get you to... here.
Yep.
And what are you looking at? 47. So we're probably just going to be doing a lot of overwatches here. Because none of them are in frag range. None of them are really giving us a decent shot. And if we keep them at a distance, we should be alright. He's really the only one I'm concerned about at this range. The flamethrower is not going to hit us from back there. He is only going to be a threat if he can get into melee. So, if we can kill him now, that'd be great. Unfortunately, this is not going to do enough damage. But if it hits, it will do quite a bit, and then a frag might be able to finish him off. Or it'll miss, and it won't make a difference. Alright, in that case, we're going to go ahead and suppress the stun lancer. Just to ensure that he can't run up and hit us.
Light him up!
That gives you a better chance to hit, but you can't do enough damage. So, Overwatch, because if he comes closer, you'll do more damage and potentially kill him. 63. Go ahead and try it. No dice. Alright, and then back here, she's only got one shot, so we'll just go ahead and overwatch her from there. There's another crate. There's another one over there as well. We'll keep an eye on those. Oh, one. Oh, two. Two over here, too. Three. They're everywhere. What's that gonna do? I don't like the look of that. Gonna buff him? Nice. Oh, sweet.
Leave us no choice. Try to avoid damaging the crate and bring home anything useful.
Crap. Well, he's gonna swing at Antoine and miss. There's another supply crate away. We've got him flanked now. We'll have to decide who we want to shoot him with. Honestly, we can pistol him with just about anybody. So... Cupcake, if I get you to there, you might be able to shoot him. We got to start moving toward that as well. I need somebody to go grab that. Aiko, can you get there? You can. But we might trigger a pod over there, and that is not going to be good for us. But we don't want to lose that, and it's going to go this turn, so we kind of have to. That one's got a little bit of time on it. Man, I wish I had a way to heal her. Okay. Let's get you up to there.
Move up.
Since you can't fire, go ahead and shoot your pistol instead. And get rid of him. Nice.
Keep that up and we'll be home for dinner.
Cupcake, if I move you up to here... God, I love that autoloader. Actually, that's a better spot for you, isn't it? But you can't see him from there. Okay, get to here.
This way!
And 30%, but we could potentially suppress you. Since you're not going to be able to, you know, hit them from there, no matter what. Get over here. And he didn't trigger anybody, that's great. Go ahead and mark that, so we don't lose it. Aiko, I'm going to put you there on Overwatch. Please don't get shot. You could frag him, maybe? No, you only have a smoke grenade left. Pop smoke on our position, then.
Yeah, okay.
That'll make her harder to hit. And let's get Lucy up to there. We'll put her on Overwatch.
We'll secure the area, sir.
30%. I might go ahead and suppress him again. Well, not him again, but suppress again. That's going to get him to flee. Unfortunately, we missed that Overwatch. She missed hers. He might be flanking Aiko. What the hell was that? It's going to go Stasis on Spectre. This is basically just like a stun. Okay, so we got that. Gonna probably send you up after this one since it seems like there's not too many enemies left here. Cupcake, you can't get in there. I can get you to there. It's risky though. Sending him this way could trigger another pod if there are any. Let's go ahead and do that though. Okay, grab that. Aiko, if I put you here, you could point blank him with your shotgun. How much damage would that do? I mean, she could do full auto fire. I think that's like 6 to 8. So I think she can get this kill.
Sure thing.
Okay, 87%. We're looking at 3 to 5 there. 5 to 9 here. Chances are that'll kill, but there is a slight possibility that it won't. Or we can do... Where was full auto? I don't see it now. Oh, we can't do it because we don't have full ammo. Well, then go ahead and point blank. And please get the kill. Okay, good.
Okay.
Status
Are we done?
confirmed.
Cool.
Mission accomplished. Excellent work.
Alright, gonna take a mission photo here. I'm recording this right after the last episode, so if you guys told me that you hate the mission photos, sorry. But I'm gonna go ahead and do another one here. Obviously, I'm not gonna show the whole thing, I'll just show you the end product, but I'll take a quick cut here and make that happen. Alright, so here we go. Here's our mission photo this time. Let's go ahead and take it.
Posed near an Advent burger menu. For science, of course.
That's a new one. Alright, so there we go.
We're taking Advent apart one mission at a time, Commander. Impressive work.
Okay, so unfortunately, Aiko was gravely wounded in that mission, despite a fantastic performance. I'm glad she got promoted because she definitely deserved it there. She actually had more kills than anybody in that one mission. Let's take care of their promotions, and then that might be it for today. I do need to, mess around with her inventory and see if I can get it to work properly. So, for Corporal Antoine Dubois, he is going to be, of course, a saboteur for us. So we're going to start with biggest booms, I believe, because I think that is required for some of the later stuff. Yeah, in fact, a lot of the saboteur stuff requires the previous trait or ability. So biggest booms is a requisite ability for shrapnel, which is a requisite ability for overkill, which is for remote start. Until we get in here, we no longer run into requirements. So anything prior to that. This is actually a really good ability because as we saw there when he threw that claymore, it actually ended his turn. If we have this, or if anybody had this, then we could throw a grenade in and still act, which is fantastic to have. But for now, we're just going to go with biggest booms, which makes his explosions even a little bit more powerful, which would be super useful when we, shot that claymore for him. I don't know how that works actually, because does the claymore still count as his if somebody else is shooting it? We'll see how that works. Hopefully that is how it works, but otherwise we'll get him some other explodey things to play with as well. He's got the C4. We could potentially give him one of those wrist rocket / flamethrowers, although it's not very saboteur-like. That's more, frontal assault, less, what's the word? Less stealthy, I guess. So there we go. And he actually earned enough AP for another ability, but I'll probably save that. Again, I don't want to completely hold on to our AP and never use it, but I've been trying to use it more toward ability, or not abilities, but stats and stuff, rather than abilities, because a lot of these early abilities are so-so, with the exception of these two. These two are extremely good. But, I mean, I guess I could give him Light 'em Up. Or maybe Run and Gun. It's a tough call, because this would allow him to fire his weapon and then throw a claymore out or something. But this would allow him to potentially get a flank on someone he otherwise couldn't and then hit him with that shotgun. So I think I'm going to go Run and Gun here. Yeah, let's go run and gun. Okay, and then for Squatty Yamanaka, she's probably going to go run and gun here as well. Just because Assault is really her class. There isn't like a dedicated melee class in this tree. There actually is a mod that adds one, but it doesn't appear to work. I sort of tried playing around with it between episodes and I couldn't get it to show up properly, so I was concerned that it might mess up my save and just decided against it, but I might continue to try it. For now though, run and gun is what we're going to give her, so there we go. And she actually has enough to get another. Instead, because none of those are going to be super useful for her, I mean, I might give her Scout at some point just so that she can, like, stealth in easier. Not going to give her that necessarily, but, yeah, I think we'll probably stick with Assault and Scout, unless, of course, I can add another specialization to this through further mods. How do I exit? Did I not get that? I got that. Okay. So let's go back. Oh, there we go. Now the button's there. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of stuff here. We're going to have to start using some of this. Extra HP would be fantastic on anybody. We also have one for movement, but I don't know who I want to give it to yet. She would actually be a great candidate for it because she relies so much on movement. And then we have a lot of weapon mods as well we need to use. That'll be another couple research projects for us. Okay, so off camera, I threw Zhang in the Guerrilla Tactics School, so he's going to get ranked up to Squatty as well. He's going to be another heavy weapons guy for us whenever that finishes. And let's go to the armory really quickly. We're going to go to soldiers, and I'm going to show you guys how the soldier stats work, just to give you an idea of what I've been doing on other characters. So she has 40 points. We can spend them to make her harder to hit. Dodge and defense would be great for her, so I'll probably throw some points into that. In fact, that'll probably be my main focus here. So we can go 20 into defense. Defense is how hard they are to hit when they're in cover, and dodge is how hard they are to hit. Not necessarily in cover, but when they're being fired at during an enemy turn, essentially. It's how hard they are to hit. Obviously, cover gives you some defense, but this gives you additional defense. Dodge is when, say, somebody is on Overwatch and you decide to run past them and trigger it. The more dodge you have, the harder you are to hit in that situation. So we want her to have quite a bit of dodge. We'll probably take it up to 10. Is that a good idea? I think for her, it's going to be a good idea. Some more health would be good as well, but I am not going to worry about that right now. 7 is still a pretty good number. So she is a lot harder to hit now. And she'll be out for 8 days, but that's not really much at all because, frankly, we weren't going to have another mission for 8 days anyways, and she may or may not have been on it, so... Actually, she probably wouldn't have because she's too fatigued anyways. Alright, well, I'm going to mess around with the upgrades off camera. We still have quite a few to spend. What is this blue, by the way? Fyodor? He's a savant, right. Okay, so he has like the highest possible combat intelligence. Alright, fair enough. Aiko's considered genius level, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get back out here. And that is going to be it for today. We'll see if this ends up being a little bit shorter than usual, just because we got to the mission a little bit earlier, but probably not. We'll see. I'm going to try to keep it under 40 minutes if I can. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some XCOM 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.